Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are live. Wow, I'm so excited.
Me
I'm
too.
super excited to be with you today. Wow. Oh my goodness, let me calm down because my energy level just scoots up when I have to give visibility opportunities to entrepreneurs like yourself, and especially people who I've bonded with. And after coming to Las Vegas to meet you, I mean, this is such an honor and a pleasure. But at any rate, so I am here to let me just introduce you to our audience because, like I said, I can go on and on, but I don't want to get off course. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to introduce you to a wonderful, magnificent woman, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and all of the above, because she has a heart of gold. And her name is none other than Benita Mears. Mars, did I say it right?
Oh, it's yeah, Mairs. You know what? It's however anybody wants to pronounce it.
'Cause you
But
know what
Mairs does the trick.
I like about what you just said? And this was not part of the script, but I'm gonna leave it in here because I like it. What I
Okay.
like about what you just said, because I'm so used to just saying Benita, I never focused on the last name. So I didn't know, oh Lord, am I saying it right on air? But when you said you could, whether it's Mars or Mears, whatever, it's okay. You know what I like about that statement is the fact that you know who you are. And when people know who they are, they don't get all bent out of shape when their name is miscalled or
Exactly.
misspelled. Because
Yes.
I've seen some people just get all bent out of shape because the name
Hmm.
of somebody misspelled their name. And at
Right.
the end of the day, I know who I am
Exactly.
because people are going to make mistakes.
Of course.
You don't have to take it to heart. But
No,
that's
not at
my
all.
story. I just wanted to throw that in there. I think
Well,
that
I
was
love
good.
that.
That was a good nugget. That was a good nugget for all of our listeners. When we know who we are, all we have to do is walk in it.
Absolutely.
And with that, I'm going to read your bio
Okay.
and let the world know who you are and what you do to serve humanity. Benita Mars, EA, is a trusted tax and licensed financial professional known for turning complex numbers into clear, practical guidance. As an enrolled agent, she represents clients before the IRS and specializes in tax planning, compliance, and problem resolution for individuals and small businesses. She brings a calm, methodical approach to every engagement, helping clients make confident decisions and implement wealth extending strategies. Benita believes effective tax strategies go far beyond filing season, helping protect cash flow, support growth, and preserve long-term estate and legacy stability. Her work focuses on clarity, trust, long-term outcomes, and empowerment. Benita is a contributing author of not one, but two best-selling books. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Benita Mars. Take it away, Benita.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Pat. I have just been overjoyed by when us meeting over a month ago, and our relationship has just bloomed so quickly. I know that we knew each other before this life. We're
Okay,
very connected.
okay, I like that. I like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and tap these questions. I'm going to jump right in here and let you give
Sure.
these listening audience some of your expertise. And
Excellent.
I want to ask you a few questions. And the first question I want to ask you, Benita, is how did you expand from tax preparation to legacy planning? You went from tax preparation,
Right.
legacy planning. Give us
Right.
a little bit about that.
Sure. So honestly, it started out with looking at my own situation. I was great at helping other people with their taxes, and but when I looked at everything that I had, I realized I hadn't been focusing on my own legacy either. So it really started out there of me looking at my business, knowing, hey, what's going to happen when I pass on, or when I'm retiring? What's going to happen to this business? Who are my clients going to trust? What's my succession plan? Right? And then also realizing that there was just some gaps in my financial house, is what we call it. So it was really interesting to see how I was missing the bigger picture, right? I was just had all these years been focusing just on compliance work and getting things filed on time when there's really a whole lot more to it. And not just about filing taxes, but protecting what people are building and, making sure that it actually lasts.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. I like what you said when you said that you was doing so much for everybody else. And then you realized that you didn't have your own house in order.
Right.
And I can certainly attest to that because I sold Legal Shield. I still sell Legal Shield to members
Yeah, me
and
too.
family members. And I realized I was like you. I hadn't had my estate planning in order for years. And
Right.
I am selling this product. And one day I was on an air flight and we had a lot of turbulence in the air. And all that turbulence well, we really thought we was going to crash. I started actually praying out loud.
I would
The
do.
lady next to me started rubbing me in my back because she just, But do you know we did not crash?
Yay.
They say prayer changes things.
That's
I
right.
I bet those people were so happy I made that prayer.
I'm sure.
I was praying out loud because when we landed, they was all happy. How about that? Oh my
I
God! But at any
love
rate,
it.
that was kind of a side joke when I said, "Did you know we did not crash?" Obviously not. I'm
That's
still.
obviously not.
Oh my God, that wasn't part of the script. But I
No,
had to say that, girl.
that's funny.
So estate planning is definitely, definitely, definitely essential. And I'm
Yes,
certainly looking forward to you working with me going over my prior
absolutely.
taxes. And I'm just excited about everything that we have brought together
Right.
since you have been working together. I have met each other. And the next question, I'm going to go ahead and ask you this next question.
Okay.
What is the biggest mistake that people make with taxes and long-term planning?
Well, probably the biggest mistake I see is that a lot of people just look at doing their taxes as a once a year chore. And honestly, it should be looked at as an ongoing strategy. So, if you're only focused on filing season, maybe you're getting a refund, maybe you owe something, and you don't even think about it until the next year. That's not really helping you in the long run. So, what's missing today is how tax decisions that get made today are going to affect your future as far as cash flow, protection, ultimately your legacy. And it's not that people don't care, they just haven't been shown how to connect all the dots.
Wow, that's interesting. And they certainly go together. The taxes and long-term planning is definitely left. Long-term planning is just essential in every aspect of our lives. You
Right.
know, true enough, we don't know when we're going to leave here, but at the end of the day, when we leave here, it's why we do long-term planning
Exactly.
because we have to have our house in order
We do. I
for
mean,
those that we leave behind.
we talk about, I also, we both sell Legal Shield together. One of the things we tell people is that, your will is your last love letter to your family. Make sure that you get it in order because it can cause so much pain. I can't tell you, I have several clients that died without a will. And what the pain that I watch their families go through is really just heartbreaking.
Wow. Wow. Well, I didn't even know you did tell me that, but I forgot
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sold
we're in
Legal
that
Shield.
together.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. I haven't been selling it like I should. I haven't been promoting it like I
Uh-oh.
should because so many people know I have it already. But I'm hoping that I'm just letting you know, when I discovered my own gifts and talents,
Hmm.
I can't sell everything at one time. You don't want to feed the people. You don't want to overburden the people. So
Absolutely.
now I talk about my businesses, which is my business, which is really more or less, which is really hosting events and doing podcasts and writing collaboration books, giving people visibility.
Right.
I'm going to ask specifically if you would make sure that at some point when you're speaking on our platforms this year, that you actually do a presentation for Legal Shield.
I'd be happy to do that
That's
anytime.
my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Okay. And then that way they'll know about it because it's a great service. Okay.
Absolutely.
So now my next question to you is how do you assist clients in helping them to see the bigger picture that's beyond filing a return? looking at the big picture beyond filing a return. I'm interested to hear about that myself.
Well, first of all, I slow down the conversation. So I start to ask different questions. I want to know what's going on in your life? What are you building? Who are you building it for? How long, what do you want it to look like down the road? Um, I mean, there's a great quote, from Stephen Covey in the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People that says, start with the end in mind, right? Begin with the end in mind. So I try to do that with clients and say, hey, this is great. You have a great idea for this business. Let's look at it, but let's look at it. How's it going to, let's start from the end and go back to the beginning, right? So we can see how this is all going to play out. So when you stop thinking in terms of just this year return and start thinking in terms of long-term outcomes, then it shifts the focus of what's going on. And it also allows for more opportunities because maybe, originally most people have a sort of a narrow focus of I always want to pay the least amount of tax. But that may not be always the best strategy for a small business owner because as we struggle each year to cover all of our expenses and everything, no, we don't pay a whole lot of tax. But I also don't want to end up at, when I'm at full retirement age and Social Security, seeing that I hardly paid anything into the system. So it's an interesting balance.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So then what does legacy planning really mean to you? And that's a really good question. I want you to break it down for our listening audience. And then we're going to go into a commercial. But
Okay.
that question, when I first talked to you and I wanted to interview you, that was one of the first questions I wanted to ask. But as I put those questions together, I said, she'll tackle that one down here. What exactly, first of all, is legacy planning? And then we're going to go into a commercial.
All right. So legacy planning to me is really peace of mind. Okay. It's the estate planning, the wealth extension strategies, knowing that what you've worked so hard for is going to be protected and it's going to go where you intend it to go. It's not just about money. It's about reducing stress on your family. It's about preserving your values. It's about, just making sure that there's clarity instead of confusion later.
Mm,
So, when it's done well, it can give people confidence for today, not just security for someday.
mm. That's powerful. That's powerful. Alleviating the stress for our family members or people we leave behind. And that,
Mhm.
you're absolutely right, is about legacy and just being a blessing to them. Even with the books, I know you said you wrote 2 books. That's legacy to me,
Yeah.
because that book will always be on Amazon, not just to bless the readers and those people who invest in the book that are not related to you, but
Right.
those family members will know that they can always find you on Amazon. That's what
That's kind of
legacy.
fun to
That's
know.
why I wrote my books,
You're
and
right.
I'm
That's
going
fun
in,
to know.
and I'm going in on that. The fact that we are on Amazon and you're there, I'm there, and I know you have family, young people, grandkids.
Hmm.
Tell you something. That in and of itself is legacy because it's going to inspire them.
That's true.
We don't know when, but the fact that it's there, they know it's there. One day they may be inspired to write a book, and
That's right.
they're gonna go to that site and look for you. How about that?
That's cool.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go for a commercial because I'm just going on and on. But Nita, do you have a affirmation you'd like to just share with the audience? A short affirmation, something that we can live by on a daily means, or something that have carried you through your difficult times?
Yes. So I came up with a filter that I run everything through before I make any decisions or anything, and that is I say I am true to myself.
I am true to myself. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I definitely agree with that. If I'm true to myself, then it's not difficult to be true to everybody else. How about that?
Yeah.
And in my affirmation, I'm just going to say quickly that we cannot have success without sacrifice. Okay, so now I want to know from you, if someone hasn't done any legacy planning at all, where should they start? What do you suggest? What do you think they should start? Just give us your
Okay.
expertise. answer to
So
that.
really the best place to start is just simply getting clear on what is. Okay. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You just need to understand what you have, how it's currently being taxed, what you want to happen in the long term. So from there, it's really about taking small intentional steps. And instead of feeling overwhelmed, you're going to just take small steps, right? So legacy planning isn't about doing everything all at once. It's just about making sure that each decision supports the life and the family that you care about.
Right. Yeah. Now, also to add to that, should when you're doing planning, family planning, legacy planning, family
Mhm.
planning, legal planning, all of those things,
Right.
should they involve family members? Or is it something that me as a single mother, is it something I should just do myself and just assume it's okay? And then when I'm gone or whatever, what are some of the steps that I should take to ensure that my family is aware of what's
Right.
going on?
And
What
that's
I
really
have.
important because, yes, absolutely. Family is very important to have them involved. Obviously, you want to find out and make sure, well, you want to get permission, to be honest. So some of these things are may require someone taking over a business or finding someone to help, replace you in a business. And so absolutely, it's 100% better if you have all your family on board so that they understand what their role is in your legacy plan, right? So super important. Communication is really key.
Awesome. And what about when you talk about legacy and long-term planning? I know that that involves
Well, that
wills. You
right, it
mentioned
does.
wills.
It
It involves
includes
the wills.
right. It includes
Um,
wills, powers of attorney. It includes trusts. Possibly, it may include creating some entities to protect other property that you may have rental property on. So it just really depends on each individual circumstance. But there's a lot more to it than just a will and some powers of attorney. It
that's
really
a
is looking at it's looking at retirement accounts and seeing, hey, is there money there that could earn you more money somewhere else and be more consistent and maybe protect you from, the ups and downs of the market. There's so many new products that are out there today that have changed over the years and are much more beneficial than what people realize. And so part of my job is basically doing some financial education. I just want to take a look, we do complimentary reviews, and it's about a half an hour. We just take a look at your numbers and we find out where there may be some gaps in the walls or leaks in the roof.
And that's what I like. I like the fact that you said you do complimentary sessions because, like I said, you can't ask for any more than that to sit down. And a lot of people run from opportunities like that because they don't want people to know what their finances are. But I'm here to tell y'all, I went through that before a long time ago when I retired. That was I don't know why, but when I did, I tell you, that was one of the best things I could have done. Because again, we need to go to the expert and let the experts do what the experts do. And I'm just so grateful to hear you share that because there's a lot of things, like you said, that that has to be done to make sure that that legacy is in order, and definitely advising and effective communicating with our family members, keeping them abreast and letting them know, because at the end of the day, as I always say, we all know that tomorrow is not promised. And with that, I
Right.
love you. This has been a great, great, great session. And I want to know if you would like to give anything complimentary to our audience for those who may be listen to this interview all the way to the end. They'll get blessed.
Right. Right. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. So there's two things I can offer actually. So on we have the complimentary financial review, no obligation. It's just a review to say, here's what it looks like, here's where you have some areas of improvement, or maybe you're doing a great job, whatever that is. So that's free and that's available if you just email me at benita@brandenburgtax.com. And you should see the website just below my name, brandenburgtax.com. So it's just my first name at that email. The second thing is
Awesome.
on the website, if you'll go to brandenburgtax.com, there is a tab there that says resources. And under that is a bunch of really cool tools, financial calculators, some little worksheets that are really helpful. And I hope you find them beneficial.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So much, so much. This is awesome. I want to say thank you again for joining me today. And I'm going to close with this last affirmation to our listening audience. And that is, people fail. They fail not because of a lack of desire, but people fail because of a lack of commitment. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, visibility strategist, and I am the CEO of Unity in Service. And we want to say thank you again, Benita, for being our guest on the Spotlights on You podcast.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pat. I really appreciate you.
Okay, I already cut it off.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's going to be on the one for Zoom. Oh, but anyway, that was good. Yeah, so what I do, I cut it in 2 pieces.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like 30 minutes. So I cut it in 2 pieces.
Okay.
And then that one, I'm going to send it to you because it takes time to render. You'll probably get it within the 72 hours. And as soon as it posts, I'll probably post tomorrow. It should be ready sometime tomorrow. But anyway, so what happens, I'm going to split it into 2. That way you can post it right up on LinkedIn and Facebook as long as it's under 15 minutes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then you can post your whatever script you want to put on it. I normally just use your bio. And it's already on YouTube. And I've already posted. If you go to your Facebook page now, please.
Okay. I can probably do it faster on my phone.
I tried to post it to both our pages. I hope I did good. I hope you got it.
I see where you posted it yesterday, that it was coming. Oh, hold on. There we go. Mention me in a post. Here we go. Add. Join us. Here we go. Yay. From the YouTube. Yeah, it's right there.
You got it?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because I was supposed to tell you to do that. We were supposed to do that before we got started, but I forgot. Okay, so good, you got it. I did it while we was talking, so yeah, God is good. He always let us accomplish our task.
Yes, he is.
Okay, and then from there, all you have to do is hit the share button, and you can share it in your groups. If you're in groups, you can share wherever you want. You know, tell people they listen to my tax strategies or whatever. We're going into the new year. They need taxes done or they need some free. Just tell them they need free whatever you got. That's what you say. Click. That's what I would do. Absolutely. I would take that video. Matter of fact, and I'm going to do that too, add to my script. And I'm going to say, if you want some free tools, I'll look in and see what you got. You want some free tools.
Yep. Happy to. I can just go to the site.
I'm going to tell them that in my script. So that's what you need, because you got to always tell people something that's going to drive them to you. When we talk about selling aid, but at least, and then not only getting them to click on your website builds your email list if you have an opt-in.
Right. I probably need to make one.
Oh, make opt-in. Well, I got the guy for you if you need opt-in.
They do. It is an opt-in if they to contact.